Welcome guys, this is Game Over and today I will be discussing the new football game beta demo. Alpha, beta or bunch of nothing. Whatever you think, I'm going to show you 11 awesome things that have been improved from PES 2021 that are in PES performance demo that need to stay in the final game of PES 2022. Konami said the whole point of this demo was to check network connectivity. That's a half-baked lie. Why then for the gameplay questions in the survey? Why use subpar graphics for this demo? For me, this demo was to get players used to the new control scheme and a taste of what is to come, and especially when they have a dedicated site showing some of the new controls. Hopefully the graphics will come good later. As always, ball physics are great in PES. The ball just feels alive even when it hits the boards when it goes out of play, or ricochets of players bouncing beautifully to be controlled again. And some of the close-up graphics do look better than PES 2021, but they definitely still need tweaking. Passing also is again great, even on the new Pass Assist 3, which was Pass Assist 1 on PES 2021, and Pass Assist 4 is now manual passing. Personally, I don't think anyone should use lower than Pass Assist 3. As I've already stated, this video is about the improvements from PES 2021, and if you stopped playing the demo or uninstalled it, it might be worth trying again after you've seen the full contents of this video. The demo beta will be available until 8th of July. I will start from number 1, but this is not in any particular order, but spoiler alert, number 11 is my favourite. Hit the like button, subscribe so you don't miss the next video about the improvements that this demo beta still needs to strive for in PES 2022. Well, Konami said it was all about the matchmaking online, so what was it like? It was surprisingly quick, quicker than PES 2021 and quicker than FIFA. Seriously, quicker than any other game I've played in the last 12 months. I've even played a game at 2:30 in the morning and found a game quickly. Connection on whole has been decent. New options like play in your local area or even balanced or none have been added. Some people say different, but for me, if the bars are not fully white, then I had issues with lag. Out of 20 games or so, I must have had 2 bad experiences with lag, and that's not too bad. Let's hope match day or whatever it's called now will be as good as the experience from this PES 2022 beta demo. And when finishing off a game, going into a new game was just as quick. It was great just playing a game after game for a change.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Looks good, looks more polished, less cartoony unlike PES 2021. Attributes on the left look clean and easy to use, and tabs at the top, even though they don't do much now, they look simple and pretty straightforward. Nothing too fancy. It does seem to take influence from FIFA's book, but that's fine. There's not many different ways of doing this, and after 2 years, probably more, it needed a change and a revamp. Let's hope the team tactics are nice and easy to use. Also to note, these quick buttons are a nice touch. Instead of having to move the controller around, Konami have implemented a quick button press, allowing the players to change quick settings like the kit colours. There's some cool little touches that Konami has brought into the beta demo that make it feel a tad more realistic, like the cameraman running into position to get a better shot. How the goalkeeper rolls the ball on the ground and gets the ball on the line with pinpoint perfection. The ball boy even gets the ball for the goalkeeper, and at times your defender collects the old ball from the pitch and kicks it out so not to interfere with the new ball.
Beckham into Sheringham and Solskjaer has won it!
Remember that old horrible system of watching a really crappy shot or the ball ping-ponging of 15 players to go out for a corner, then setting up a tactic for a short corner, then waiting for your player to come out short and then opposing team to follow and mark him? Well, now you can just power up your passing gauge or move your players around while the animation is finishing on a corner kick, goal kick or a throw-in, and release the ball short or quick, trying to surprise your opponent so you can start off the attack. Of course, quick free kicks have always been there, but this system is so much better, cleaner and quicker. This is wondrous and keeps the flow of the game constant.
There will be no second chances if Shevchenko misses. He saved it! The European Cup is returning to England!
It's hard to score past these keepers. Maybe that's down to a lack of playing time with these new controls and the new shooting system. but I do feel like goalkeepers should be hard to score against. They are definitely more intelligent and tend to make less errors on the whole, at times. And they do make some strange mistakes, but not too often. You feel more comfortable that your keeper will hold onto the ball. He's quicker to get off the ground to start the attack, and when he does parry it, it goes to your defender more times than not. I hope they don't, but I feel Konami will nerf this due to the pressure from players after the final demo is out, but I really don't want them to. Football games should be tight and feel like a battle throughout the whole game, end to end, and goalkeepers being the rock at the back.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Edinson Cavani.
This video isn't about how bad the sound is, but it definitely needs some work. But there are some nice additions that Konami have added, and one of them being the announcer at these games.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
I think we're all hoping that this doesn't get too repetitive, but if they can add loads of different ones in, or even have a DLC like Call of Duty did, where they have famous voices doing callouts like Snoop Dogg, I mean, how cool would that be? I would definitely buy that.
We lost the lead, you mark-ass trick. Smoke up, dog. Target 187. Y'all was straight gangster that round. That's how we do. Go,
Power shots pack a mighty punch, and there is a massive difference between the normal shots and these shots. I would even say that these shots feel stronger than PES 2021 long ranges. Just look how much venom these carry. Using the dash button, RT or R2, press all the way down, and then using your shoot button, your power meter changes to orange instead of green. And Konami have intentionally made this harder to pull off, so timing and space is key. But when you let it rip, watch that baby fly.
When you're ready to blast, a nice chest full of air, lung capacity full. When you're ready to blow, your tongue comes off the whistle.
How infuriating was the referees in PES 2021? Let's be realistic. We'll never be 100% happy with referees in any football game. But you can see Konami listened to feedback and made the game flow better. In PES 2021, if you got fouled, it wouldn't always matter if the ball was played forward or back. It seemed completely random when the referee would stop play and reward a free kick. It was even worse when play was stopped and no card was given. From what I've seen so far, play seems more fluid. This is really appreciated, and I think this will be a refreshing big change in PES 2022. Finally, they added a button to shield. How many years did it take? I was quite dubious about this first, but it actually works most of the time. And it isn't OP. By pressing LT or LB, players like Messi can hold the ball and roll the defender to start off the attack. It feels good when you pull it off. Not many players have used it against me, so I can't really see how effective it is to defend. But even when you use it as an attacker, you can feel some kind of vulnerability, so we will see how this plays out in the next version of the demo. It does seem like you can get punished if you spam the shield button too early. I don't know if this is a design choice or bad coding. Everyone's biggest bugbear. Without pressing LT or LB, when you do or don't have the ball, the AI will decide who wins the ball. So it's maybe a wise choice that you do use your shield button with or without the ball to get that edge and get in between the player and the ball. On the whole, even if you allow the AI to decide your fate, the collision system feels a lot better between two players. It feels like Konami have been listening to the majority of the feedback with this issue. I have seen some great back and forth tussles between players. Players with better balance or better strength have come off stronger. It feels a bit more believable. Even when you tackle someone, just like in real life, you can't always jump the player. Maybe at times your player will be taken down by trailing legs, and this makes it slightly more random. What was very interesting to see is when at times you lost control of the ball due to a tackle, to get the ball back felt more equal depending on momentum and the starting position of each player. Could it be better? Yeah, of course, and I hope they eradicate that sticking out foot absurdity where in theory the defender could just collect the ball and control it.
Ronaldinho que ataca y está suelto. Ronaldinho con la de Vaca. Se la cambia de pie. Se va de todo Ronaldinho.
Here we go. It's been that long I can't even remember when FIFA started to use analog sprint. I thought then it was an absolute great idea, but FIFA haven't really implemented it well in its games. PES, on the other hand, well, wow. Why on earth didn't they change the dash button before? I said this was my favourite point, and I'll tell you why. Not only is it now easy to do step overs, it's now easy to glide past your players with the left stick and the RT/RB dash button. The movement and the momentum swing is too damn sexy. This is what I have been waiting for. You don't have to do 50 double touches to get past players anymore, or just keep passing the ball around hoping for some space to open up. Iconic Messi for me in PES 2021 felt the best when dribbling past players, but only when you could actually find the space to do it. But now you can do it with standard Messi. Look at the player ID, he moves and weaves like he does in real life. But actually the most important part of this new control system is made for centre midfielders. Yes, finally a game that will want you to get good, solid central midfielders. Central midfielders, especially non-pacey midfielders, are always the key to start off attacks in real life. Now in this demo you can do this with players like Pogba, De Jong, Kimmich and even Busquets. And that opens a whole new wave of centre midfielders in the final release that people will want to get that would have been normally discarded in PES 2021. Like Gaza, Pirlo, Deco, Scholes, Pep, Modric, Iniesta, Lampard, Cruz and Jordan Henderson. Sorry, I've gone a bit too far there, but you get the gist. You can sidestep players, turn players, drag back and start moves off with players that are integral to the starting 11 in real life. For me, this is a game changer. You can really now change the pace of the game with the momentum of the sticks or the dash button. Just look at the weight of this ball right here, just beautiful. And yes, this could all be done in PES 2021, but it was so hard to do and it felt like an absolute chore, but not anymore. And the best thing, I don't think it's OP. You may be able to beat one player or even two with less pacey central midfielders, but not 3 or 4, and heavy touches will be punished, especially one-on-one with your goalkeepers. I think weak opponents that spam A will get punished more, stronger opponents may allow you a bit more space. But one thing seems odd is why Konami changed the way you do the fake shot. I can only assume the old way was too easy and they have now made it a bit more difficult to pull off to increase the skill gap. Right stick only is now used to do feints by letting the ball through the legs. It actually makes this easier from a control point of view, but doesn't have any extra advantage in the game by using the right stick only. As this is a video about just improvements, of course this will be a positive video, and the positives are huge. Just the dribbling itself is massive, but all of these new additions and features will make players wanting to play again, I'm sure of it. However, there are some very strange choices Konami have made that we need to discuss on another video. And if you want to see that video, please let me know by hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel and sending me a comment in the comment section below. Thank you very much, and peace and pow pow.